Okay. Hey guys. It's been a while since we've done this. About 2.5 months here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's not waste any time and get stage A going here again. So once again, the old strategy of taking a long break paid off, because this is my very first try at this level, and considering how I'm talking, it went pretty well. Castlevania 4 can be a difficult game at times, I'm going to say that right now. My biggest problem is judging jumps. Just wait until stage B. There are going to be some there, yes. Because this final part with these 2 levels has been recorded into 3 parts. We're just going to show all 3 at once, though. This jump always makes me so nervous because you gotta go on the cog and then right back off it to the other way. This is still the best song in the game. Well, you gotta understand, if a run goes bad, I just stop it. So it's not that long. I wouldn't expect it to be more than, well, I don't know. I'm gonna say half hour. And yes, the game is slowing down. Castlevania 4. The game that I'm not very good at. It's okay. It's fun. Yes, coming up here is the last place that I made it to live. Ooh. Yeah, I actually had a run after this, but before I took my break where I got past it. But it's not a big deal. I am in agreement with you, Rondo of Blood is a better game than this. But Castlevania 4 is an okay game in its own right. Got a duck there, you don't want to get hit by that skeleton. And now I'm in totally new territory because that skeleton knocked me off when I played. But right before I took my break. I know this is an amazing shocker for people that have watched the other 3 parts for me to be talking about this game, but I figured, you know what, we've talked about other games enough. We're gonna beat it tonight. Let's do this. No, well, I'm talking about the PSP version, so there. And I didn't see that gear in time, and I got hit by it. I'm so glad it didn't insta-kill me. I saw that gear, though. Woo! And now I've got the cross. Yay! It's the best sub-weapon ever. Oh, that whip is so overpowered, though. Maybe that's one of the reasons I'm not as big on this game. It's just so easy to just flat out destroy everything in this game. Yeah, well, the cross is basically like a second attack. Also, one thing I noticed when I was watching a run of this level, you can still hang on one of those hooks and go completely off the screen underneath. But as long as you're hanging on, you will still be alive. I think that's kind of keto. Also, I'm still not learning my lesson about swinging at candles that are above me when I have the best sub-weapon in the game. Yes, I did wind up messing up a lot. Not on this, though. Like I said, this is the first time I played this game since, oh gosh. I think I played it July 2nd, right after I finished the 2-part stream, and it didn't go well. Meanwhile, this gameplay is from September 26th, so long break. Yep, and yet here we are. Like I said, I can take a break because I still remember the level. And here I'm like nervous because, again, you gotta understand when I'm ducking in this game, it's like diagonals don't really work well with the 360 controller, whether I'm using the analog or the D-pad. And yes, he's trying to attack me with bandages. And I'm just like, screw it, let's get close and start hitting him. It's worked all the way through, why not just spam that attack? And sure enough, I found this sweet spot, even though it looks like I should be getting hit quite a bit. You know what, forget it, I don't need to do that. I'm gonna win. Piece of cake. And now we're going to see my first attempt at Stage B in this part. This is not going to be pretty. Always striking a pose. Because, come on, that was a first try. I deserved it. I hope the sound winds up turning out well when it's done recording here. Obviously, after playing Mega Man Unlimited in between this, and I having to change up my audio settings. And I'm sure there was a thought I was going to finish in there somewhere, but not going to do it now. Being a little quiet so y'all can hear the music a little bit more. I can see my house from here. No, I learned my lesson about fighting things on the bridge is when I played Rondo. Meanwhile, I don't like these bone steps. They are not always accurate. There's one in particular that just got me quite a bit when I played this, and it's this jump. It looks like I should have made it. I'm holding up. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna say it now. I don't make it past this room in this part. I do not like it. What I've learned to do when I do eventually beat this is that you wait for this first staircase to totally collapse, go off screen. See, again! Twice. Twice. It looked like I should have made that. And now I'm like, okay, let's go this way then. Change it up. There's actually a knife, I believe, in that one that I was just on. And then I finally make it. I'm like, yay! This room is very deadly. And then I thought I was going to jump on those, and I didn't make it. So I'm beginning to wonder if it's just a player error now, which I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. It took me a while to get past this part and onto the actual checkpoint, which is the next room. But hey, I'm making progress every time I do this. And then this part, this is a little nerve-wracking, because at first I didn't know how to do this. And yeah. And then I just gave up. So, that was part 1. Let me quickly load up part 2 here. Back we go. And we're back at the start of Stage B. Now I've learned to duck this guy at this point, because I've done the gear room about 2 more game overs worth of time. Actually, now I think about it, Stage A was September 24th. The rest of the game was the 26th. I do like this game, though. It grew on me as I got to the end of it. Although there are some things that I don't like about it. Yes, pro play. Just wait until the end of this part. Remember, the next room after the gears is the checkpoint room, where if you screw up, you start from there when you continue, instead of starting the entire block over. I was so happy with that, because I don't know if I would have been able to beat this whole block otherwise. I don't know, like I said, I'm not sure I'd put it above any of the ones I've played so far, and that includes the original. So let's see how good I am at the bone room here, now that I've had 2 days and a couple of game overs of it. Have I learned my lesson yet with these stairs? Yes. Also, I just messed up there because I made the mummy go off time, so it's like, okay, this time I'll wait. Because one time when I climbed up here and I was off time, he just walked right into me and knocked me off. So I like the Castlevania games a lot. Some of them. Like I said, I love Rondo and I love Symphony. And Dawn of Sorrow was another great one. After that, there's a lot of good ones. And by a lot of goods, I just mean really order. And Castlevania 1 would be kind of low tier, although it's still above average. This is in the same boat. Wow, that's a little tough, because I haven't played many of the classic Castlevania games. I mean, this is only my, what, now, 3rd? I don't know, I'm in the mood for either. Why not both, yo? Yeah, I like the Metroidvania ones because the RPG elements, and the stages are a lot bigger, too. But these are fun if you just want to pick up and play a game. Now I learned that you just walk off these, because I jumped up in the spikes way too much when I did this. And we're now at the checkpoint room. This is going to get really bad. Really bad. Again, the joystick is going to come into play here as a big issue for me, until I learn how to deal with it. Although right now I'm just learning how to fight the guy, and yeah. Nah, let's just say there's a reason why this part just ended after the checkpoint room. This is just sort of if you want to see a guy lose to the same boss 5 times, here you go. In all honesty, this is the hardest boss for me in this whole boss rush sequence. Yes, the brute force strategy does not work anymore. And this is one of the only bosses where you can't do the, because it has invincibility frames is what I'm saying, so it's not like you can just keep wailing away on them. Like, I get the idea here of what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to duck down, like, when he lands, like, right next to him, but it's like, Again, I think this guy gave me another game over after this game over, so what is that, like 10 deaths on the same guy? Although some of those aren't recorded. We're just going until the first game over here, then we're going to go right to the next part, which is the final part. Yes, this is pretty brutal. It's like I'm getting the idea, but I'm just not learning when to duck and when not to. That's all on me. You know, it's always embarrassing watching me mess up a bunch, and then I don't even get the third whip up. So yeah, I'm basically like, yeah, this ain't gonna go well. I learn. It's just that at first I was combating the controls, then I'm figuring out his pattern. See, the thing is, the second set of game overs, I was messing up for the second part of this fight more than the first. Oh, brother. And that's all for the second part. And here we go. If you game over, you start from here. I don't know what happens when you lose to Dracula, because even though I did lose to Dracula, I just basically recorded the whole run, because I'm like, there's no way I shouldn't beat all 4 bosses in one go. And now I'm starting to get the idea here, as you see. I'm pretty sure I still make a few mistakes, but I got the general idea down now. It's like down, duck. Now you can still do a spear charge at you, but it's not that big of a deal. Now this is where it gets annoying. Because here he'll start actually charging at you, so you get away. This is what I was trying to do the first time. Well, it doesn't take me long to learn it, usually. I mean, he has a pretty predictable pattern here. But that said, it's okay even if I do get hit a bunch, because there's a little bit of health coming up. Because there's a meat, and they always restore 5 bars of health. That's nice. And the game's generous enough to give you 3 pieces of it. I don't know the names of any of either of these guys. I know I'm pretty sure they're the first boss in Symphony of the Night as well. They team up. Oh, those crazy diagonal swings. It looks so bad. It's like I'm trying so hard to hit it right now. You guys have no idea. Honestly, I just do my best work. It's like, screw it. Let's just hit him while he's doing that. And this part's so easy, it's pathetic. Because you can whip his fire and you can just keep hitting him. You don't even have to move from here. It wouldn't have mattered if I used the analog stick. Like I said, the D-pad for this was just as bad for me. Because again, 360 controllers kind of suck for that. But hey, we got full health, and now we're on to the third part of this boss rush. Death is actually the easiest guy to fight of these 4, and there's a reason why. And you're seeing it right here. So yeah, even though it's going to take a little bit here to get going, yes, this is kind of cheaty. I hope I learned that the next time he does that little side swipe that I actually don't jump to try and hit him. Good job, mate. And then when he comes down here, this is when you wail away on him, even though he draws you in. First time you gotta jump the site. Whoosh. And then the second time, you can just sit there if you want. I mean, I might take a hit, but it's like, at this point, who cares? I took off half his health in one go. Well, I'm just going to say it right now. Death never got me in this game. I think this is the only game where death has never killed me. I'm not being pompous. Hey, look, it's like my one moment where I'm good at the game. Let me have it. Yes, I've never played Castlevania 2 or 3. Yeah. Death, you are a joke in this game. Now, I will mention that Dracula did get me a couple times, and this is kind of sad because I know about the secret in this game. However, you're not going to see those because those were on failed runs, like I said. So here's the secret. You can land on a platform right there. Yep. Now just don't go crazy here. Like, once you get to the top, immediately jump, or otherwise you're going to fall right off. That kind of happened to me once. Just saying. And now I'm smart enough not to hit the candles and wind up with something bad like holy water or something. Those fireballs are actually tough to dodge to me. Because they like doing little tricks in this game. Like, you always have to hit them on the downswing if it's coming right at you. And that one's the worst. Although if you can hit it, you get a piece of meat. Yeah, this part should be easy, but I pull a bean. Yeah, he is much faster in Castlevania 1, so there's really no excuse to be getting hit like this. And just watching this is so climactic. Oh, and that stupid little ball again. I'm thinking it's going off screen. Nope. I'm thinking it's still going to go off screen after it hits me. Nope. So now I'm like, are you kidding me? At least I got some meat from that. And now we're on to the second form. This is where I'm getting a little cocky, by the way. You can see I'm mostly just trying to tank it again. That's a stupid strategy for this. Very stupid strategy for this. Just saying. I win. And I still taunt because I think I actually did something really cool. Yes, you victory hop me. And of course the victory pose. Because I've finally beaten Castlevania 4. Yay! Yes. It is over. I thought there was going to be a second form when like a real second form when I fought him, but when I saw the video, I was like, really, that's it? And then, of course, I fight him and I go down to 1 bar of health because I'm a dummy sometimes. So yeah, this game happened. Played over the course of almost 4 months. And we are at the credits here. very nice game overall. Gave me something to take my mind off of Mega Man and Bass when I started, because I was really burning out on that when I started. Then the July run was more like, eh. I think the reason I took so long to beat this game was because I wanted to finish Mega Man and Bass off. You think I should mention what I'm doing next? You know, to like the 50 to 100 people that maybe will watch this? Okay. So, for those of you that have stuck around for these parts, I have been recording a Mega Man series in advance, as you know. And that would be Mega Man Powered Up. Woohoo! So, yeah. Even though it's going to be a long while before it gets started, I just wanted to say that for the people that have been watching this. So you'll know what's coming eventually. Of course, before then, I think I want to kind of do a few Mario games on here. Just a few. Yep. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, if I had to give Castlevania 4 a tagline, it would be, once you go Rondo, you never want to be Simon Belmondo. I'm so sorry I said that. These are definitely credits. They're kind of long, too. Well, of course some people would disagree with me on that. I probably would have loved this game too had I played it when it came out, instead of, you know, waiting until 22 years later, I'd say, to actually go through and beat it. Yeah, the whip going in all those directions is pretty neat. But then again, that makes a lot of the sub-weapons useless. Then again, the dagger's always useless, so, you know, what you gonna do? Thoughts on the whip? If I was better at swinging it diagonally, I would love this game even more. But alas, such is the price one must pay when he plays it on, you know. Actually, I should probably play the Wii Virtual Console version of it just to see if I'm better at it on that. Also, this guy's showing me up, using the default whip and still not getting hit. Action pose. Always gotta do an action pose. Yep, I'm being shown up by the credits again. That's totally going to hit him. It's gotta hit him. But yes, this was Castlevania 4. I had a pretty good time playing it. There's just a for this, because I want to see if there's something after the Konami screen, and then I catch on that there isn't. It was a game, and it's a game I beat, and I'm glad I finally did. Yes, when Konami wasn't an iffy company. So, the game loads you back here, and I am like, yes, I beat it. Now get me out of here. See you later.